Corsets have really been having a moment the last few years, whether we've seen them as a top for a semi-casual look or attached to a voluminous skirt to create princess-style gowns. It's clear that the corset is here to stay. If you're like me, you may be curious as to how the corset got its origins and how the waist-slimming, organ-constricting garment has been able to withstand the test of time. The corset first became popular in 16th/17th century Europe and reached the height of its popularity in the Victorian era. It was mostly worn as an undergarment. The word corset, according to Wikipedia, is a diminutive of the French word corps, meaning body, and itself derived from the Latin word corpus. The word therefore means little body. The craft of corset construction is known as cordistry, as is the general wearing of them. Someone who makes corsets is a corsetier or a corsetière, French terms for a man and woman maker respectively. The undisputed fashion icon of this period is none other than Queen Elizabeth I. Born in 1533 at Greenwich, near London, this fashion icon's ascent to the throne was fraught with a lot of personal upheavals, including her mother's execution and beheading, and she herself being declared illegitimate. Finally, at the age of 25, she becomes queen and is often pictured in extravagant gowns and jewelry, with the notable waist-cinching silhouette that can only be achieved by the corset or something like it. The corset's evolution throughout time has been steady. What this timeline does not show you is that the corset has also infiltrated itself in more subtle ways. Waist trainers and Spanx-like garments we see today, they are just another form of corsetry or the concept of cinching in your waist. Usually they are being constructed with more modern fabrics with built-in stretch. In the next few images, you'll be able to see the types of corsets that have been created over time. You'll be able to see the subtleness in each of the silhouettes and how they use different fabrics and materials to create these designs, as well as special embroidery and hand-sewn techniques. What is in the anatomy of the corset? Corsets are usually broken down into a series of sculpted panels. Here you'll see a simplified pattern. Other parts that go into creating a corset are coutil, a type of fabric, commonly herringbone weave, especially created for cordistry back in the 1800s. Boning is also important. Here you can see a spiral steel boning that I use in my garments when I want a strong, flexible hold to a particular garment. These are also the taps that belong at the ends once each piece is cut. The next example I have is this metal boning type. This doesn't have as much flexibility, but it is still very strong and sturdy and doesn't bend under a lot of pressure. Lastly, I have this plastic that is most commonly used. It's great for just soft structures that don't need a lot of structure and support, and this is called plastic boning. Lacing. Lacing was used in many types of clothing until the zipper was invented in 1851. The additional beauty of corsets, aside from the fabric and/or design, is the way the corset is laced. If you can believe it, there is more than one way to lace up a corset. The image to your right shows the various ways a corset can be laced. A. Single helix, front view, right side view. B. Single helix, wrong side view. C. Over and under. D. Crisscross. In the video, I've decided to do C, the crisscross. Corsets in the modern world. If you are familiar with the burlesque performer Dita Von Teese, then perhaps you may or may not be familiar with the designer often responsible for her looks. Mr. Pearl is a well-known haute couture corset designer. Here's one of his creations exclusively designed for the performer. Here are a few more modern corset images that have evolved over time. If this video has inspired you to create your very own corset, I encourage you to download my corset pattern and tutorial. The link will be in the description. The download comes with a full 20-page detailed tutorial as well as the video tutorial available on my YouTube page titled Corset Tutorial. The corset ranges in sizes 0 to 20. Now let's get back to our video. The corset in itself has also spawned a technique called the lace-up back. I myself have used this in many of my designs as well as my alterations. It's a form of lacing up the back after you've replaced the zipper with the corset style back in order to give the client room or just in case the dress they order doesn't fit quite the way they want it to fit. It's a great alternative method that you can use just in case you purchase a dress that doesn't quite close or that you just need a little bit more room in. If you're looking to know how to create this technique yourself, I also have a video on my YouTube channel that shows you exactly how to convert a zipper to a lace-up back. Which was your favorite corset style? Was it the modern corset or the historical corset? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, make like a lady.